What happens when a hero forgets an item? Well, the Hero Express hand delivers it to them, no matter the tough terrain and hazards that are in the way. Rain, snow, sleet, zombies, coconuts, snowmen, cacti, and pumpkins. Each level is in a different part of the world with a different theme. It depends which monster the hero is facing. For example, Moon Space level for the Xenomorph. They use a lot of classic monsters. I like it. Those levels, though, they have a lot of hazards. This obstacle course is filled with things that are trying to get in your way. That is, if you don't run out of gas. That's the biggest enemy of the Hero Express employee. I guess the hero can fly because the drive out there is treacherous. So getting to the next gas can to refuel is difficult. The gas acts like checkpoints, but not to save your progress, only to stop it. Getting to the gas can is a real struggle and how you're defeated most of the time. Also, it doesn't act like a regular gas gauge, it's only a timer. If you think you can save a little gas by going downhill, guess again. It was a little annoying finding out that it's only a timer. Actually, there are a few ways you can fail. Running out of gas is only one. There's landing on the roof of the car, falling into some water, and getting stuck. Examples of this are zombies and pumpkins. The zombies are there so you hit them, and they break into a bunch of pieces and get in the way. The issue is they break apart randomly, so sometimes the car will get stuck on top of a zombie head. How embarrassing. Other times, you'll sail right by them. You do get better at ramming them, and more speed helps a lot. Getting stuck on them is frustrating and can fail a run because it wastes your time and you won't make it to the gas can. Hero Express gives you a jump power-up that you can use to hop over this crap, but you can also use it to take an alternate path through the level. Note that I use zombies in this example, but there are many types of this obstacle in Hero Express. The pumpkins cause your car to get dirty. It splatters all over the screen, making it difficult to see, but it also slows the car. This makes it difficult to get over hills and jumps. It can ruin a run fast. There's a power-up cleaning fluid that can be used to clean it up. However, it could be in your best interests to save it, as the dirt will fade away. If you know you're going to make it to the next gas can, it's okay to save the power-up. It's another shallow strategy element. Again, this mechanic is used in many other levels with different objects. Even with all that, I would narrow it down to the physics being the most difficult part of Hero Express. It's about the physics, trying to keep your wheels on the ground. With all these hills and hazards, it's tricky. Watching the gameplay, you expect there to only be adjustments of speed, but you can also control the lean of the vehicle. That affects how you launch off jumps and gives you a little bit of air control. You can do flips, but it's not consistent. It's like Happy Wheels, but you can't do the flips as easy and there's a lot less blood. I'm surprised. There's more nuance than I expected. I was constantly adjusting the vehicle's lean. It's even useful for the small bumps. Keeping the wheels on the ground is important. That's not all, I use the brakes too. So there's strategy involved, although it's shallow. So very shallow. While the levels do have a different vehicle for each one, they all drive similar. It's different enough to mention, but it's easy to switch levels. A lot of what works on one level works for them all. Hero Express walks a fine line between frustrating and fun that keeps it engaging. Dying from stupid physics is going to happen, but that time it was a mistake. Next time you'll get it. Next time. Getting through with the base car is impossible. You need upgrades. There is cash throughout the level that you pick up passively, but the majority of your cash will come from milestones. Getting far enough in a level will reward you with cash. Keep in mind that each level has its own currency. There are 4 different kinds of upgrades: engine, stability, wheels, and traction. Unfortunately, the game doesn't explain what any of them do. Please tell me the difference between wheels and traction. Better wheels or tires can give you more traction, so I'm confused. As I said, the upgrades are required. There are hills that are impossible to get over without an engine upgrade. You don't need all the upgrades though. About everything mid-tier is the sweet spot. Getting all the upgrades sounds like a nightmare anyway. After all the milestone bonuses, it's difficult to get enough money. Anyway, upgrades help to solve some of the problems you'll have on your first run, like getting over certain hills, but they create new problems. You need to play differently with the extra stats. You'll land in different places, and you have to be careful about going too fast. You need to constantly adjust how you play, making a lot of small tweaks as you go. This is not something I expected when I first saw the game. Side note, each level has 2 difficulties, but I can't tell the difference. Hard adds nothing. I expected the gas cans to be spaced further out. They really missed an opportunity to make the game a lot harder, or give a lot more money to the player so they could max the stats. Oh well. I'm going to state the obvious, but I feel like I have to. Nothing is missing from Hero Express, but there's not a ton here. By the time I was finishing my 3rd level, I felt satisfied. The entire mechanic explored with nothing left to do. While there is a unique vehicle per level, they don't drive that different. It really doesn't add too much. I wish the game was more dynamic. After figuring out how to play, there's nowhere else to really go. And that's fine for a game like this, but I had to make it clear here. Overall, Hero Express is a maybe recommendation. It's a good distraction, something silly to take your mind off of whatever else you're playing.